President Joe Biden wants to replace IRA and 401k deductions with tax credits. A February 1st, 2021 article by Tracy Longo of Financial Advisor magazine. The Biden administration has a plan to replace the tax deduction for IRA and 401k plan contributions with a tax credit. Former Commodities Future Trading Commission Chief Market Intelligence Officer Andrew Bush told attendees today at the Financial Services Institute annual conference. The Biden proposal would change the tax structure for all ERISA plans and IRAs, Bush said during the virtual event. Instead of giving investors a tax deduction, they're talking about changing it to a tax credit. This may change the dynamics of IRAs and ERISA and 401k plans if they get this through, which is part of what Treasury Secretary nominee Janet Yellen is working on over the next 100 days. Slashing the tax deductibility of IRAs and 401k plans could disrupt the way middle Americans save and accumulate wealth for retirement, said Bush, an economist and futurists. It's not clear what degree of priority the new administration will devote to this proposal. Last year, the Secure Act pushed back the age at which Americans are required to take their RMDs from their retirement accounts to 72, pushed back from 71 and a half. Other regulatory changes permitted employers to include annuities in 401k plans. Furthermore, as Americans over the age of 65 remain in the workforce, several members of Congress have discussed increasing the age for RMDs to 75. He said one of Yellen's first priorities will be to reverse much of Donald Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. They'll really attack that, Yellen has been very clear. They're going to raise the corporate tax rate from 21% to 28%, Bush remarked. He added that Biden is also considering a corporate alternative minimum tax and wants to do away with tax cuts for anyone making more than $400,000 while attempting to make permanent those cuts under $400,000. Yellen's focus has to shift from monetary to fiscal policy, he noted. The biggest thing sitting in her lap right now is the stimulus plan. She has to sell that really well to the Republicans to show the amount of money the administration is asking for is needed. While President Biden has proposed a $1.9 trillion package, he met with a group of 10 Senate Republicans today to discuss a skinny stimulus plan that will reduce the overall price tag to about $600 million. The skinny stimulus proposal is laid out in a letter by Senator Susan Collins, Republican, Maine, and 9 other GOP senators to Biden. In it, they lay out their case for reducing individual stimulus checks to $1,000 from Biden's proposed $1,400. They also want to lower the income ceiling of those receiving another round of individual checks in order to target assistance to the most in need and most likely to spend rather than save the new money. The GOP stimulus would also provide money for vaccines and other public health priorities, provide new money for the small business loan programs created last year, and extend the current level of federal supplemental unemployment insurance. Money for schools would be curtailed significantly, and funds sought by state and local governments, as well as rental assistance and progressive priorities like a higher minimum wage and paid family leave, are left out entirely. FSI Chief Executive and President Dale Brown, who led the session, asked Bush what the flurry of changes could mean for the economy and for financial advisors who manage the long-term financial needs and goals of their clients. Bush said he is predicting GDP growth north of 4% and rapid job growth, but said both could rise significantly if Biden manages to pass a large stimulus package. If Biden gets a $1.9 trillion package through, we could have north of 5 to 6% GDP growth. There's a lot of forward momentum in the economy, and so much depends on getting the virus under control to reopen those sectors of the economy that have been hit the hardest, Bush said. Keep in mind how much stimulus has already been released. He added some $10.4 trillion has been allocated to the economy. If you're wondering why companies and stocks have recovered, this is why. And there is still $4 trillion that hasn't made its way to the economy yet.
Hello. This last video was sponsored by my company, where we help people just like you to reach their financial goals. We do this through a simple conversation where we help you to identify and protect your lifestyle and then implement a plan. The whole process takes about an hour. So, if you want more information or to schedule a consult, contact me via the information in the description box. Let's chat and see if we're the right fits for your needs. Thank you and enjoy life.